What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's happening? Going to hookah smoke session. I have this, 2022 is almost over. 2023 is on its way here. This will be one of my second to last smoke sessions, possibly my last for 2022. I may have one more in store, but right now I figure these last ones pretty interesting. So my guest coming on to rock out, Darling Ebony, what's happening? Y'all know her. If you don't, I'm sure you heard somewhere. But it's always a good time to bring the voice of the community on. Slick, what's up? And chop it with her for a hot minute, do a power hour, have a part two, because I got, something to do after this. I got a hail and farewell I'm going to do some more drinking on a work night. But, hey, a friend's leaving, so figure I'll rock out with them for a little bit, a few of us. But without further ado, let me bring my guest, Santee. What's going on?
Hey,
What's going on?
hookah.
Yo.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Darling Ebony, pimp, the pimp, a pimp, melanated, all of y'all. Hello.
What's up, Melanated?
Hookah.
What's happening? Mr. Wilk, what's up?
Mr.
Jova,
Wilk in
what's
there?
up? What's
Hey,
up?
Mr. Wilk.
She Fires, what's going on?
Hey, she fires.
Yeah, everybody say, look,
Everybody.
you
Hey,
know, hey,
Joe
look,
VAQ. Look, hookah,
yeah.
wait a minute, hookah. Who gonna be the last one? Because I might need to come after that last person. Because I want to be the last person now.
Well, shoot. Well, then, if Johnny Snow goes Thursday, if he goes Tuesday, we'll do it Thursday.
Okay.
If he goes Thursday, we'll do it Friday.
I can't do it Friday. I got my live Friday.
That's right. You got your live Friday. Maybe we can do it early morning. We can do it Saturday morning.
Saturday morning be good.
It's Saturday morning.
Saturday morning to be good.
If Snow does his joint tomorrow, we'll do it Saturday morning. We'll just set it for Saturday morning anyway. So check it out. We'll do an early morning smoke session with Santee's part 2. We'll do that.
Just make sure I'm the last one. That's all I need.
You'll be if you do it on Saturday, obviously you'll be the last one. It's the last day of the month.
Good.
All right, so
good.
We'll make you the last one. So we'll do a Santee part 2. Santee will be the very last person I talk to, dialogue with on smoke session. So look at that. You'll have right. And 2023 will be a very interesting time because I've reached out to a couple people. It'll be a great thing. Right?
Cool. So, hey Nola. Cool.
Santee. Let
me get.
Go ahead, drink your lemonade, drink your tea.
Okay.
Drink your coffee.
You got me scared, nervous over here.
Oh no! It's just dialogue. Okay. A couple of questions, but more dialogue than anything else.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I can get with that.
Whew. Can we say that 2022 has been one hell of a year?
Yes, we can say that.
We can even go back and say that part of 2021 was a very interesting time.
Absolutely.
You kind of know where I'm going with this, but I'm not going to go too far.
Oh, you can go as far as you want to go.
Oh, shit. Okay. We about to have a little fun there.
I said a little mess, no drama, a little drama, all drama. So whatever you want to talk about, hookah.
Okay. We'll set this off. Fuck it. 2022 is almost over. We'll do this.
Uh-oh.
There was some friction. We'll say that.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck happened? Without going too detailed, because I know it was good, and then it completely 180. Right? Ain't going too deep into shit. Because we understand. Trust me, understand.
Okay.
Without going too much detail, because I think it was crazy how it was needed. I'll just say that. Fuck it. right? It definitely showed who was who. I'll
Mm-hmm.
definitely say that. It showed who was who, right?
Yep.
And still impactful to this day. I love every
I can
fucking minute of
imagine.
it. I'm not gonna lie. In
So
the
you like the
beginning,
mess?
you know, I was. I'll say it. I honestly was. I should have been on no team.
Uh-huh.
I should have been
That's
on
what I
no team.
expected for people to be on no team.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was on nobody. I should have been on nobody's team. I got on a team without doing my own due diligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fucked up.
Oh, hookah.
Oh no,
We
fucked up.
all
That's
human.
yeah.
We all
We
human.
are, we are, but I fucked up. I'll say it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I appreciate
Because I
that.
didn't do my due diligence. Now, what was done to you was fucked up on this
Absolutely.
motherfucker on the shit, right? Now, the
Yeah.
reason I say that is because that shit should have been handled offline. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, some of the people that were saying shit shouldn't have said nothing. Should have been no
Exactly.
part of that conversation whatsoever.
We need to get their asses up in here. You know, the tactical turkeys was up in my live the other night, so we good now. But bring their asses up in here. But yeah, you absolutely right, Hookah. Because
Oh,
I ain't do.
2023 gonna be interesting. I'll probably gonna ask that joint too because see, I'm the type of person. Look,
Whoever know tactical turkeys.
yeah,
Bring
I know.
their asses. Bring Tackleberry ass.
Oh, I had Bug
Don't
on, but I didn't talk to him about that because
bring anybody
I
and
like.
everybody but that one motherfucker over here. Okay, you bring
Oh,
everybody and anybody over here
I
but
tell
that
you
one.
that's probably never gonna happen because
Oh, well, good for you,
if you think your name is scarred over there,
man.
oh,
Hookah. I
mine
already
is.
know. I
We're
already
in
know
good
what that
company.
bastard doing behind closed doors. Remember, I'm the first one he did it to.
Yeah.
I know what he doing.
We're in good company. Let's just say that we're definitely in good company.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and but it is what it is. But you know, thing I don't have anything negative to say. Truth be told, but and I say this with a huge but, shit was fucked up. To be
hmm
honest,
You
it
see what
was.
Mr. Wilk said? All I know is I miss y'all being cool together.
Mr.
I
Wilk,
never,
unfortunately,
yeah,
that will probably never happen, but the respect will always be there. Just from a standpoint of melanin.
that fuck that. He don't have my respect. He don't have
Get
my
him.
respect. He'll
Get
never
him.
have my respect
All right.
unless there's an act of God to change that person.
Woo.
Then he can get my respect. But as of right
Woo.
now, no,
Well,
no respect. Now, Mr.
gotcha.
Wilk
Love from
said,
afar.
all I know is I miss y'all being cool together.
Love y'all
I
being
miss
love
it
from
too.
afar.
I miss being able to uh talk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We be talking.
Right.
And we used to get on here talking. I had fun. I kept saying I had fun until it wasn't fun anymore. But
Right. Oh,
you
I'm with you
know,
on that. I'm with you on that.
yeah,
I had to get off the bus because you know me, I was on everybody's shit.
yeah.
And for those out there, trust me, I was not trying to do that so I can get put on. Because if anybody knows anything about me, I don't need nobody to be put on because before we got put on, I was already on.
And doing your own thing.
I was
That's the
already on. Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
That's the thing though. People think because this person came along and maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what you call it because I was minding my own business too. I started this thing without him. I'm gonna end it without him. So that's what it is. When you got on here, you didn't get on here because of him.
Fuck no.
You don't owe him nothing. I don't owe him nothing. Nobody who had a channel that he was running them channels, Hookah. He was running them channels. And I'm saying it because Tactical Turkeys was up on here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody saw the live, but one of them lives, okay? He was running that sucker. He ran it, and he ran a whole bunch of them. But he ran them with a lot of people who was telling people, "Oh, let this person be your what you call that, your moderator." And so when that person be your moderator, I mean they'll take you out them people a whole system. Okay, so you know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is hold on, look at this. Hold on, you better make sure. Okay, good. What I'm trying to say is, have I been cussing over here?
Shit, yeah, you can curse over here. What you
Fuck
think
him.
this is?
Fuck him. And fuck anybody else. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Fuck him, because a lot of people, they want, I don't, for whatever reason, they want to be liked so bad. So and maybe
Ouch.
it's something going on with them. I don't know. So I'm not gonna say fuck them, but definitely fuck him.
Oh,
And that's it.
Tracking. All right. For those who don't know, don't need to know. Don't worry about it.
Right.
It's this ain't no judgment joint. If you fuck with people, you fuck with them. I will never be the person to tell you who not to fuck with. CDL, what's happening? I will never be that person.
I've never been that one. I've never been that one. That's why I told people, go where you want to go. Do what you want to do.
Go. It's a free fucking. This. You grown. If you pay taxes in this motherfucker, if you paying for your internets,
okay,
go where the fuck you go.
Ain't no damn way I supposed to be working for a motherfucker who ain't paying my bills. You're not paying my bills. You're not making sure my bills, I'm getting to where I need to go to get no bills paid.
Do what you do.
You're not supposed to be controlling nothing.
Do what you do.
You know? But
now,
wait a minute, before I say this, I did have a little bit of a problem with people who could hear something from somebody else that you've never done anything to. Like, there's a lot of people I've never done anything to. And then all of a sudden, you working that hard against me for somebody who you don't even know, and then they go around and then they stab you in your back, and then you want to come tell me about it. Don't come tell me nothing. I don't want to hear it. Anyway, but go ahead, Hooker. I'm sorry.
No, you good. No. 2022 is about to be 2023. You hear me?
Exactly. Because 2023, we got a lot of stuff going on in 2023.
Oh, do we ever?
Everything that was supposed to go on in 2022, because of all the fucked up shit, now, 2023, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get that together.
At the end of the day,
I'm online with Hookah.
It is what it is, right? It is what it is. That's the best words I ever heard in my life.
Because I'm drinking. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Facts, Dawn. I'll put that out there. Facts, Dawn, because you were bearing witness to it. I didn't, but yeah, no doubt. And I'm sure, shout out to everybody in the bushes right now that ain't on here and they listening, and you're going to be a run tell that. Shit. Watch me. I don't give a fuck, because I ain't making no money off this shit. Don't care to make no money off this shit. I'm doing quite well without it.
And nothing I said was a lie.
This shit is sponsored by Gun and a Hookah.
Okay.
Every gun I got, with the exception of 2 guns, and any video that I've done, belong to me. Only 2 guns that don't belong to me is the Desert Eagle full auto. Shout out to Mr. Wilk, who's in here for being a hell of a gunsmith. Mr. Wilk, I got a couple of projects for you in 2023, so we're going to talk.
It's going to be dope.
And Jay the Shooter, right? It was the M107 and the full auto Desert. Those only 2 guns. Any video that I've shown it, I don't know. That's it. And I gave credit where credit was due with those. Right? So I don't need any sponsorship. I said on one of my other lives, if I did 1 gun, a short on every gun that I own, I'd have 2 years worth of content.
Damn.
So I'm good. I'm good.
I believe it.
Good. Hell, if I did it on ammo, that's another 6-8 months. I'm good. Barber, stay strapped. What's happening?
And y'all tell me where I can find some Defense 22 ammo. Because where is it?
Walmart. Don't you go to Walmart?
Nah, Walmart didn't have it. Academy didn't have it. Maybe I need to go to like a mom and pop store, because
and you're going to prepare to get raked over the coals, because this is vengeance for them. Yeah. When Walmart stopped selling some of the popular rounds, 9, 45 ACP, 45 long, 7.62, everything with the exception of 308. When they stopped selling 223, when they stopped selling that, mom and pops was like, we're going to get their asses.
Yeah,
because
they was
Walmart
definitely
was the reason, and any other big box store, was the reason why big mom and pops were getting hit. Unless you were like in with mom and pops, you knew you was a loyal a brand loyalist, you were loyal to that shop.
Yep.
Walmart was was the spot. Yeah, Mr. Wilk,
But
22
they
Federal Punch and see those stingers. Woo! Oh,
they gone. They gone, Mr. Wilk.
those
I can't
stingers.
find
Dude.
none.
Woo. Yeah, if you find them, get them. Those mini mags. Oh, absolutely. Y'all put some nice. Yes, indeed. I got
Y'all ain't
plenty
gotta
of
rub it in.
all of them.
Y'all ain't gotta rub it in, okay?
Oh my gosh,
But
man!
yeah.
Look, I'm sitting fat. I've been just loading up a little bit at a time, even more. Oh man, I
need to come out there. I need to come out there and restock on the stuff because I couldn't find them. But I'm pretty sure it's out there.
Mr. Wilk is
what Mr. Wilk say?
Mr. Wilk's like, let me look later. They're out here, so he'll look. So reach out to Mr. Wilk if you look for some defensive 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 22 mag. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got two firearms, which I will be doing an unboxing of a firearm this week as well.
I don't even know why I'm about to ask you this. Is a big one or a small one?
It's a 22.
Oh, it is? Hmm? What? I didn't even know you touched them things, Hoka.
I don't sleep on 22.
Yeah.
22 is a. He be Joe Levac, what's up? I mean, Jack Levac, what's up, man? Look, I don't sleep. Look, I'm a big boy. Big boy is life, and I'll say that. But 22, people are like, I would never. 22 is a bear. It's a beast of a round there. Because now, I'm not saying you're going to knock somebody back with 22, but they're going to know you were there. Especially if you get them with 22 Magnum. 22 ain't nothing. Nobody wants to get hit with that shit. Nobody wants to get hit no 20. Look, let me tell you something.
No, they don't.
22 is the most sought after, believe it or not, sought after caliber for people who know.
As it should.
22 is sought after. 20 and during the plague, the most purchased round was 22.
Really? I thought it would be, well, I'm pretty sure probably, yeah. But I thought it would be like the 9mm because that's the one couldn't find. I mean, sometimes we can find 22, but that freaking 9mm was always gone.
Right. And yeah, Joe Vi, you said real point. Yeah. I mean, 223 and Remington and 556 and 224 Valkyrie, that's all 22 long. Right? 22 Hornets, a beast. Right? Allegedly, I talked to a guy. He said he took out a hippo with 22 Hornet. That must have been one hell of a lot placement. God
he damn. Lied. Why he lying? And you let him lie to your face like that, Hookah?
I mean, it must have been good shot placement.
Hookah, how the hell he even gonna get it through the eye? He gonna do it through the eye.
I mean, 22 Hornet is different from 22 long.
But still, wait a minute. Let me look.
Yeah, 22 Hornet.
let me look.
You know what? Another.
Look, I don't need him lying to me, and I go get this stuff.
Oh no, it was on a big. It was on a safari hunting page that I was on, and I put it out there. Yeah, so yeah, these guys actually shoot that kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
So, and then you also have 2200, but you got 22 250. I mean, you got some beast 22, but we're gonna split for the thing. It would be 22 long, right? 22 long, 22 long rifle. That was people kind of like, oh, it ain't gonna do nothing. But then you carry 9, which is a small on the short end of 30 caliber, but it's a short cartridge. And here's me. I say 22 is a great round, right? 22 long is nothing to sleep on. You can do some things with it, and you're talking to somebody who's got some of the craziest rounds you've ever heard of. And I got a crazier round coming next year.
Don't tell us, because people like to steal too. But don't tell us. But man,
I'm not telling this one.
Stay tuned.
If you see it, then cool. But this one's gonna be oof.
So are they the same? I'm looking at the Valkyrie now because I never saw that. I don't think
224. It's you have right, and that's like I said. It's on the small end of 33. It's on the small end of 30 cal. You have a short cartridge, so let's not act like 9mm like some knocking people through the wall, unless you're shooting 12 gauge double out buck and you got 9 of them coming at you at 1,400 feet per second.
That's the thing. When you got a whole bunch of them coming at you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Same thing with 22.
But did you see the man? It was a man on some, I don't remember. He was like, they thought he had off somebody and he didn't. And he was sitting there talking to the police and he had a 22 in his head. Did you remember seeing something like that? They was interrogating him. They didn't even know he was shot. He really didn't even know he was shot. And then later on, they figured out, he was a victim, and he was sitting there with a 22 in his head.
I didn't see that one, but I saw a dude with a 9mm in his head.
Well, dang.
He at close range caught it in the head. Night. Now, he lived through that, and I talked about it. 454 Kasul would have took his head clean off.
Oh, wait.
He had 9mm, and I'm sure it was jacketed, and it tagged him. It didn't go through. Now, he didn't skip through it unharmed. He obviously was hurting, and he didn't die. But it was right here.
Dang.
Right. So it all depends what you got. I mean, the shot placement is huge. Ballistics are huge. How much powder, all that good stuff. I mean, all that tends to do some damage.
Right? See, I was looking for the 22 because we had a 416 and we're gonna be barbecuing for New Year's Day, right? So I'm like, these people, because people been acting crazy in my neighborhood lately. So these people acting crazy. I need something, right? But at the same time, I'm like, I have neighbors, so I'm looking for this defense ammo because I only have maybe like 3 boxes. Right. 3 boxes of the defense ammo left, and I'm like, well, maybe I need to, get more. I know I need to get more because this gone. I don't even know when the last time, man, we shot up all that stuff because we were trying to, be cheap and conserve, which we should have been doing.
We have tens of thousands of rounds of 22.
Ran through all that stuff. Yeah, we ran through all that stuff. I think I'm serious. We have like 3 boxes. We need more. So, Mr. Wilk, let me know where you find some.
I'll tell you another nasty little sucker. I'm going to get this bad boy too. 17 HMR. Woof! That little joker is a nasty little zinger too.
Say that one more time so I can look it up. Hookah,
17 HMR. There was a shit ton of that available during the plague. I should have bought a rifle that shot that. Ooh. I'm looking for a pistol now that shoots that because that is a nice little zinger.
I'm not even gonna say that. When you have Johnny, Johnny Snow not coming on. I gotta ask Johnny Snow if he gonna shoot a pig and let us see what it's gonna do. Because he be shooting up the pig legs and stuff. We didn't see what it's gonna do. Get all these little rounds right here, because I want to see what that 22 and that 17 HMR gonna do.
That 17 HMR is nasty. Look, Darn Ebony, I love it.
Oh, she be shooting it?
Darn Ebony be shooting all kinds of shit, man.
Good night.
Oh, I just kept.
Good night.
Fuck around and find out with Darling Ebony. Nola say, what's up? Ray Official, what's good? Yeah.
Hey, Ray. Ray say he want to. Ray, didn't you say
HMR2 is like that too, Jova?
Huh?
Jova said this HMR2 is a little something too. Yeah.
Ray said he want a side hug. I think that was him who said that.
Oh, okay.
I give you a side hug, Ray. Ammo Man.
Yeah, Ammo Man for 22 LRCCI mini mags. That's a nice little jump. Yeah, Darla Ebony is a new gun owner just learning the basics. Okay. Yeah. She's a new gun owner. She is.
Darla Ebony. Are you
Anybody who says that shit, you clearly know they bullshit. I'm new. Okay.
Okay.
Shit. All right. We'll just say that. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Nah, she's she is relatively new. She's only been doing it for like the last 4 or 5 years.
But she be shooting some nice stuff.
I mean,
she be shooting some nice stuff.
You gotta standard is you gotta know some nice shit.
Okay.
OG $2, what's up?
Don't be letting her do too much now. Don't be hurting folks. Hey, OG $2.
So
Shoot.
outside all that other shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you got for 2023? Just without going too deep into it, what are some of your things that you're going to do in 2023 that you couldn't do in 2022?
The the things that I was gonna do in 2022,
Mm-hmm.
up until I said fuck it. um, let me consult. Hold on a second.
As she's consulting, what's up, everybody? Glad y'all here. You see it. Y'all come back Saturday morning. We're going to do a smoke session in the morning. This will be a special joint. So Santee could be the last guest for 2022 because I do got a guest coming on Wednesday.
he
All right.
said, he
Mil
said,
Spec, what's up, man?
hey, Mill Spit. He said, hell no, because the stalker is watching. So, hell no, I can't tell y'all. I mean, the stalker can't do that,
Say no
though.
more.
Probably,
Say no more.
the stalker probably can't do that. So, I may as well.
Say
I'm not
no more.
like,
I'm
sorry.
Peace and love to those in the bushes. Damn right. Peace and love to y'all.
Yeah. Okay, Hookah, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
But it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be. Okay, I can tell you this. It's gonna be like a little bit more like vlogging and doing. Because I already do all kinds of stuff on my channel anyway. Right. But it's gonna be like more like vlogging. You're gonna see a little bit more of that.
Will we see any more late nights?
Probably. You know what okay, I can say this. I can say this one. I'm gonna try to get my mama, who is blind, to the gun range. That's my goal. I was working on it this weekend, and she was like, kinda, but my mama blind. I want to take her to the gun range just to see what she gonna do. I mean, not
blind or like legally blind.
My mama blind.
Okay, well,
yeah, but
I would definitely be very careful with that, and good luck. I mean,
I want to see what she's gonna do. I know she's not gonna be doing like this. Now, I'm not dumb. I ain't trying to, get up out of here. But yeah, she could. I think she could take instructions pretty good as long as she in a good mood. Then y'all gonna hear her cussing me out.
Let's just make sure she's in a good mood.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. How about lot lizards? We gonna see any more lot lizards in 2023?
I don't know. Y'all might. Depends on how
I feel. See, this is the joy I like. Is the gun is the lure, right? I've said this a few times. It's to get people to allegedly get people together. And we see how quick it can tear people apart. And we're not even talking about the streets. We're just talking about talking about guns tears people apart.
Yeah.
But I like to go beyond that.
Right? Yeah, you have to, Hookah.
Right.
Because the goal, I feel like the goal is, especially for women, you have to get people comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know all this stuff that and all this stuff a lot of people know about guns and stuff. But I do know that I would like to see more women with them.
The crazy thing is, there are a lot of women that do it. They just don't come on live and do it. Right.
That's true. That's true.
There's some women. I mean, we got champions out there, right? We have, women that have been doing this job all their lives.
It's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. But they won't see them online. They're not going to come on YouTube because they're too busy out there shooting, right? And then,
I won't even say. I take that back. It's not a lot of them compared to what we see. It's just a small amount. But then for me, my experience is outside of people who are into guns, like the trainers and stuff like that. Outside of that, when I'm just like going to the grocery store and talking to regular women,
right?
They either scared of them or they have them and they don't go to the gun range with them. They be like, "Oh, I have one, but I never went to the range." And so that's the part. And they scared to go to the range. You have a gun, but you're not gonna shoot it because you're scared of it. That's the part. That's the people I be trying to, what I'm saying? Yeah, to let them know it is fun. It is something that you have to take serious also, but it's not all bad.
No, it's not. I mean, and because what I've seen when out in the range, there are women who've been afraid, like the AR-15. Everybody knows my feelings of AR-15s. I'm not a huge AR-15 fan, although I have quite a few ARs.
You gotta have
Well,
them.
quite a few ARs. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But I've seen women that go to the range for the first time, and of course, the AR-15 is very infamous because it's one of the most used firearms, at least in a mass shooting, that has been displayed. Right? Even though it may not be the gun that's used in the most homicides, that's the pistol. But in most mass shootings that have been public, the AR was the gun. Right? So just from that alone scares a lot of people, specifically women. But
Yeah.
at the same time, when they go to the range, they're intrigued about that gun. They were like, "See, I would like to try it." Right? So we had women that were seen the AR-15 based off of that, were afraid of it, but at the same time were intrigued about shooting it. Like, come on,
Yeah.
come shoot the gun. And not only do they shoot it well, and then they love shooting it. They can't get enough. Right? So, and I always say that women are really good students of the game. I mean, because they
Of
have a
course
different
we are.
mindset.
Stop. Okay, I'm
No.
sorry.
You'll get that. Um, I think because and me and a friend of mine talked about this on another live that I did. Because it's that protective mindset. Well, guys, we're kind of more the machismo, the braggadocious, the show off. We do that, where women are more like, I want to learn how to do this in the event I need to protect myself from you motherfuckers. Right? So I see that. And I'm not, and this ain't me trying to get no coochie coupons and no bullshit like that. I don't know about that shit. It's me seeing it hands on. I've seen where men for the first time have gone to the range and women for the first time have gone to the range, and the women outshoot the men 9 times out of 10.
I hear that a lot.
Because
we know how to take instructions. Y'all don't know how to take instructions.
It's the
Y'all
ego.
Be tripping.
The ego does come into play. I got this. I told this story before about one of the instructors that I knew. He told this story. The shit was funny as fuck. And I'll tell it again. He had a couple, he was doing couples training, right? So a couple came, man and woman came, and the dude was like, well, I don't need much structure. You can give it to her because I don't need much. He's like, oh, okay, whatever. She takes the instruction. She becomes proficient. So they go to shoot. She outshoots him. She outperforms him with the gun. So what she does, she said, well, you know who we protect in the house, honey, don't you, honey? And she slapped him on the ass.
She went too far. No, she just went too far.
Actually, she actually did perfectly, because what that wound up doing for him, he went to him on the side and said, hey, bro, I'm going to come back for some more lessons. I can't have my woman. So it got him to focus. No. The fact that she did that got him to focus more on shooting. Now, I'm not going to say it works for everybody. Ladies, yeah. Don't go slap them on the ass.
Yeah.
I mean, you can slap them on the ass. I mean,
don't be doing all that.
But you
you gotta know who you messing with first.
Right, but she knew who she was messing with.
Yeah.
Most dudes would probably be like, stop playing. But not
if they got a huge ego.
But most of those guys ain't got women. Let's just be honest.
Or they got a whole bunch of them.
No, they don't even have a whole bunch of them. They don't have any. The bigger your ego, the less you get.
Hookah, that's the one be running through them, Hookah. Because they don't care. They'll get them. They get them. We about to go into a whole nother.
No, we know. We have to do that. We say that for part 2. We'll do that early in the morning.
Let me drink some water then, Hookah. Just hold on a second.
Right.
My eyes already crossing.
We'll save that one for smoke session in the morning. Calvin Carbine, what's up?
We'll
save that for early in the morning Saturday.
Okay.
Sipping coffee, and we can talk all kinds of shit.
It's gonna be a coffee session. Okay.
I really don't care, because people either love you or they hate you. If they love you, they don't like you by now, they're never gonna like you. So
right. That's exactly what I said. I'm like, if people didn't like me, that means because they already didn't like me. If they already didn't like, because I don't like people who don't like me, Hookah. I don't mess with people who don't mess with me, Hookah.
Right. I feel you.
So yeah, you're right about that. But yeah.
Right. So you know what I said? This is crazy as shit. You right now, in the last several sessions I have this is the most people that have been on this live. They're just like, Black Butterfly, what's happening, sis?
Hey,
So
she was on here hooking out. You have done some really good interviews. You had that guy, that precision strike guy. You had Black Butterfly. She's dope. Um, you had that hood, that gun
Oh
hood.
yeah, Gun Hud's a beast.
It
Oh,
was
absolutely.
somebody else you had on here.
Oh,
You
I
had
got.
She Fires.
Oh yeah, She
That's why
Fires.
I saw She Fires in. I was like, good day,
I
who
had
you?
yeah, I Surplus Army, Jada Shooter,
Yeah,
Melanated, Darling
yeah.
Ebony.
When
I got some
you had
heavy hitters.
Darling Ebony on here.
Oh, I've had her a couple times. Darling
Oh,
Ebony.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and push rewind because I ain't see her.
Oh, Darling Ebony a beast, man. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go watch that. But
She had to let
yeah.
people. She had to let people. She won't by herself. Um, but I might have her by herself next year. I think I'm gonna
Oh
have her by
yeah.
herself next year. Right.
Okay.
I had a few other
Okay.
people come through, and she had to tighten them up. So we know
Oh,
it. Darling Ebony tighten
she'll
their
do
ass
that.
up.
She's known for that.
Oh, she tighten
Shout out,
motherfuckers
shout out
up.
to Darling Ebony
Yeah, she tighten you up,
and
man.
Melanated.
Oh,
Cheers to
Melanator
you.
tighten your ass up too. Oh yeah, they them sisters to tighten
Look.
you up. Fridge, what's
Okay.
going on?
Hey, Refrigerator Q. Hello, y'all. How y'all
Oh
doing?
shit,
Make sure y'all like Hookah's live. Put the like button and make sure
yes.
you share it. Okay. Hookah
Oh,
he be doing this stuff and subscribe to his channel. Don't play. Don't play.
and I'll tell you about Black Butterfly. When I did the IG, the first time I did IG live,
Mm-hmm.
because I did other platforms before IG, but the first time I did IG live,
Uh-huh.
Black Butterfly. She was the first sister I ever interviewed.
How you oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
She's
Black,
been
because
doing her thing.
the smoke session was the second time that we conversed. Because I actually have her first joint that I took the Instagram video and I uploaded it onto
Mm.
here, right?
Okay.
So there's a few people I had. I had Black Butterfly Instagram uploaded here. Had her again on smoke session. I had Pink Shears Instagram
Dope.
smoke session, right?
You be
Jada
doing it,
Shooter,
Hookah.
obviously, right? I've
You be
had some
taking
people.
care of business.
Chicago Mike, what's up? I have some people.
Um,
You don't. Like I said, you don't know who I know in this game, whether you knew or not.
Chicago Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
I
thing
appreciate
too.
Chicago Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah,
So
I'm on the road to 1,000, baby. On the road to 1,000.
you almost there, Hookah. You gonna be there before the end of the year.
Oh shit!
We
Hey,
gotta
whatever
push that.
works.
Come on, y'all. Come on, put it out there.
If I'm not, I probably will be there next year, and I'm
To
perfectly
next
fine.
year.
Now, 2023. I'll say this: I reached out to somebody who might be the first in 2023.
Be the first what?
Person to rock with on smoke session.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Just long as you don't take nobody. Let me shut up. Look at me just making the man looking right.
No. I'm very meticulous on who I pick
When you
from the
taking the
gun and hookah side.
I'm talking about when you gonna take somebody out to do that galil? When can we sign up for that?
To do what?
The galil. What did you have?
Oh, the Gatling gun.
The Gatling gun. That's what it was. Shame.
I mean,
we need to sign. You need to sign a petition or a sign up list. You know what I'm saying? Let us put our name down, Hookah. Y'all know y'all want to shoot that Gatling gun.
2023, I'll bring the Gatling gun out.
Man, wherever you bringing that out, I'm
to
gonna
the
have to
DMV area. If you come to the DMV area in 2023, springtime,
shit.
we'll
springtime. It has to be springtime DMV area, okay?
Springtime DMV area. We can set it up. Had arranged to where you can get some time to rock and roll.
And what caliber is that, Hookah?
45 long Colt.
And bring your own ammo. Don't be spinning
Bring
up
your
your
own
stuff.
ammo. Bring your own ammo. No reloads. Just bring your own ammo, though. Bring you a box or two, and you can shoot your entire box.
Oh, okay.
Shoot your entire box. I'll show you how to rock it. We'll get videos, shorts, take pictures with it, the whole 9 yards.
That will be dope. Okay, put my name on the list.
Okay.
Springtime.
And for
DMV,
those who do come,
45
you're going to help me you're going to help me carry that shit to the turret because you're going to experience the entire weight of that monster.
Let me put down here, bring men with me because I ain't carrying nothing.
And whatever. You got to get on that joint.
Man,
Oh shoot, Mr. Wilk. Okay, well let me know. We might do that in the dead of winter, man. We might do that next month, Mr.
oh
Wilk.
man, you know,
I got
Mr. Wilk.
two 300 win mags. I got my AR, the Noreen, and I got my 700 Remington 700. So we can rock out, and we can go up to a spot in Maryland that's 500-yard lane. So we can get busy if you want to do that, or we can just do whatever you want to do, Mr. Wilk. We'll get up. We'll get up.
Well,
I got a couple of rifles I want to give you for a project too. So we're gonna
okay.
talk. 2023 is gonna be a very interesting time on the gun and hookah side.
If you have Mr. Wilk there, I want to be there. Do you know, like, even not even just this year, like forever since I first started messing with guns, Mr. Wilk, I had the best range day ever with Mr. Wilk. It was dope. Hookah, when I tell you, when you expect for like when you go to different events and stuff, you expect for it to be a certain type of way because you see certain type of people that's, like you say, melanated, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that range day was the best. It was Jada Shooter, Mr. Wilk. What's the guy name? Mr. Wilk. What's it on through the site? You know him?
Okay.
Do you know him?
I've heard the name, may have seen the face, but I haven't met him.
Oh man, I think you have met him. Because you went to Chopper's Mark Chopper's event.
I went to in 2021, so I may have met him there.
I think he was there.
That's the only one I've been to. I don't do a whole lot of like big events.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I like them small, intimate.
Yeah.
So
that was a dope range day. I loved it.
I like them small and intimate. I like intimate.
Yeah.
Events.
That's the best. And that's the best because it was small. It had Guns Out TV. Well, it was, what's his name? John from Guns Out, and he brought his wife. Jada Shooter had Mrs. Shooter. It was dope. It was so dope.
Mm. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get with you, Mr. Wilk. Oh, that's cool though. That's cool. Yeah, because Mr. Wilk, because you shot the desert, right? Wasn't that an experience?
Yes, that's and I don't. I'm sorry, Mr. Wilk, but that thing scared. Oh, and Warwick. How can I
forget Warwick? Yeah, Warwick. Oh, I've talked to him. I haven't met him yet in person, but yeah, that dude's a beast.
Was pressure. That man is pressure. Do you hear me?
He can shoot his ass.
He don't play either. He is serious about this thing. But that was Mr. Wilk. I owe you like a lot because that was fun. I learned a lot. The vibe was just oh my goodness, like I haven't ever had that at a range day before ever. But
nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
You got to use the 5.7 too, didn't you?
Was it the 5.7?
The you shot the FN 5.7. Right?
Yes, yep.
Full auto. I saw that. I was like, okay.
That thing. I was so shocked because it felt so good, and I'm like, that thing felt good. But that Desert Eagle, that's for grown men. That's for grown men.
It's for
I
grown
don't care about. It's definitely for. It's not just grown folks. It's for grown men. You got
not little boys. No little boys, huh?
Oh no. What I really want to say, I can't say probably because this one right here probably turned my phone off. But you got.
Go ahead and say it. Shit.
Hell no.
Luga, what's up? Go ahead and say it.
You
I was the third
these.
person. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was the third person to shoot that Desert Eagle. As a matter of fact, the same day I got to shoot it, that night, me and Mr. Wilk actually did a lot in the same room because that was my first and only dialogue in person with somebody when me and Mr. Wilk had our conversation.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You know what I kind of I don't know, Mr. Wilk, but I really kind of want to know what the hell was that first experience like when you was testing it out, because that would have scared the shit out of me.
He has a short when he did it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It was excitement when
the very first time.
The first time he shot it.
Nah, that couldn't have been the first time.
And then he fixed it up, and then when he actually successfully did it, he had 2 rounds, and the 2 rounds cycled, and he was like, "Hell yeah!" And then when he did the full mag and rocked it, he was like, "Hell yeah!"
So that wasn't
he had it. Then it was like, okay, that's when you knew Mr. Wilk was on his way to being a
Mr.
rock
Wilk, how
star.
the hell did I miss this? This was like the you didn't tell you hadn't tested it. No time before that. That was you testing it the first time, Mr.
The
Wilk.
first time
I
he shot
need
it,
to
he
go
tested
back.
it.
I have not
Yes.
seen that.
Yeah, when it actually like, okay, we're gonna see if this bad boy rocks. Because Desert Eagles have a tendency to.
Wait, was that before he put the forward grip on it?
That's before. No, he had the foregrip on the entire
He had
time.
on it
You're not
already?
shooting that full auto without the foregrip.
Well,
The foregrip. You're not doing that.
ooh,
So he posted it, right?
I need to go look at that.
And then when he did the full mag, he did it on YouTube short, and he was just like, you could tell it was like, it's like when you know you got it, when you know it's like, oh, this is it right here. Because I was there, I was actually there when Jay gave Mr. Wilk the gun to make it happen. The first time I met Mr. Wilk was at the Chopper event. I did Mr. Wilk there,
and that's when he brought it out then, huh?
Well, he didn't have the full auto at that time.
Oh, that's not what they shot.
It was still semi. It was not the first Chopper event that I went to anyway. The first Chopper event is the first time I met Mr. Wilk. It was 2021. Met Mr. Wilk, and I had a gun that's called the Lone Eagle Magnum Research 30-06. And when he knew about that gun, and not only did he know about that gun, he knew how to do parts for that gun. Oh, I fell in love with this guy immediately. I was like,
Mr. Wilk been 007 for a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What did you take? What did you have out there, Hookah?
I had a Magnum Research Lone Eagle 30-06 hunting pistol, and he was the only person, not only that knew about the gun, but knew how to build parts for it. I was like, oh yeah, this guy's a real deal. There's the fact you know about this gun is one thing because they don't make them anymore, but you can make parts too. Oh fuck yeah! I was like, I like this guy.
Man.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. Wilk. Quiet as kept, man. Quiet, humble.
Yes.
He lets his work do the talking for him.
Hell yeah.
And then I was like, the funny thing is, I was talking to Jay. I said, Jay, it would be crazy if you made your Desert Eagle full auto. Because that's when Jay had his SOT and all that stuff. He said, as a matter of fact, we are way ahead of you. Mr. Wilk, here's a desert. Do what you do. I was like, holy shit, are you serious?
He went to the right person. Jay know he was going to the right person. He know he was going to the right people.
Absolutely. Mr. Wilk's
is something else. No, when you
that gunsmith life, man. That gunsmith life. And he did it. And
hell yeah, he was already doing stuff. And Mr. Wilk, you already know. Hopefully, whenever I see you again, you have this one. Because that's the one I remember when I saw your video, that sucker was spinning. You know what I'm talking about.
You talking about his brake, the spinning brake that he did. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that what I'm talking about, Mr. Wilk?
You talking about that brake that spins? Yeah, spinning brake.
And it was shooting the fire out, and it was spinning. Oh my goodness, I was mesmerized. I was like, I want to do that one. I want to shoot that one.
Yeah, Mr. Wilk beats with it, man. He's definitely very talented in the gun game.
Now this is when he scared me though, because I started thinking, well, maybe where's Mr. Wilk from? Because he scared me when he took that lock. You saw when he took that lock with them. What did you have? Safety pins or something? And he opened that freaking lock or whatever. He would talk about how you can open it and all the inner workings of it. That man is smart. That man, he's a genius. That's why I call him the genius, because he's smart.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you.
He's a beast with innovation. And Mr. Wilk was the reason why I added another shin to my shins of firearms. Innovation.
Oh man.
Mr. Wilk a beast. Yeah. Mr. Wilk, I may have to have you do a smoke session with me, my man, in 2023.
Hell yeah.
Because we did a live. He was my first person where we actually sat in the same room and talked side by side. Right?
Bobby pins. What you call a bobby pin? Safety pin? No, it wasn't a safety pin. Mr. Wilk, I don't know what the hell you had, but he was in there. He opened that damn thing. He had it going on, but yeah.
So yeah, Mr. Wilk.
A Canal. If you don't know Mr. Wilk, right above you, he click on him and go find out about him. Since you might not know. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Wilk for sure.
Really.
Craig. So you've had some pretty good experiences with the firearms. I'm gonna ask some questions.
Way more good experiences than that bullshit. I'm
Right,
telling you,
right.
way more. But go ahead.
No question. So this is a question. Usually Melanie asks this question. I'm surprised she didn't ask it, but I'll ask it
Uh-oh.
for her on her behalf. If you were bugging out and you had to take 3 guns with you, which 3 would you take?
I'm taking this man's should I say it? Yeah, this man's Savage, my Taurus PT 111, because I know it's gonna shoot, even though it's got a horrible trigger. I'm taking it. And the 416. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
that's because I need some ammo and I'm gonna need a bunch of it. That's pretty much, just regular stuff. I don't have no, that stuff in the back of you. I might need it. Well, now I can't take the crossbow because that's pretty hard. Have you shot that thing?
I have, yeah.
Was it easy?
Easy enough. I mean, because mine's a repeating crossbow. So the way mine is, it holds 5 arrows.
Oh, well, then you good.
So yeah, all I do is it's almost like a lever gun.
Look,
When I load it.
wait a minute, melanated ass. Have you seen? I know you seen melanated with that damn.
Oh, have I? Melanie got some people mad because she a beast with that goddamn arrow, yo.
Melanated, this she fine, okay? Melanated, I be tripping me out with the stuff that she be doing.
Oh, Melanie the beast.
Oh Lord,
Melanie the beast out here in these streets, man.
yeah.
She a beast with that bow and arrow. She's
Yeah.
nice with that bow and arrow.
And them knives, okay?
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
play
yeah.
with her. Don't play with her.
Melanie
Play with your mama. Don't play with melanated, okay?
Melanated is not for play out here in these streets.
Yeah,
I know some sisters out here who ain't messing around.
Yeah, she's dope. Melanated is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I was gonna say that, darling Ebony. Y'all need to go look that. Y'all need to go look that one up.
Yeah, Melanie ain't nothing to play with. I've had her a couple times on
That
here.
upside down. Well, hookah.
Yeah, but she did the Matrix shit. She did the Matrix bow and arrow. Oh my god! No, the shit that you knew that Melanated had completely, somewhat mastered the bow and arrow is when she started shooting moving objects. When she threw that fucking bottle or can in the air and shot that shit in the air, I was like, okay. Oh yeah, she's not fucking around.
But that one right there, what darling Ebony talking about,
yeah,
the one when she was upside down.
I said, that Matrix shot. Yeah,
I see what damn.
She did that Matrix shot and hit that bullseye. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm scared of you, melanated. I'm sorry. I'm scared of you.
Smoke with that damn bow and arrow.
None at all, hookah. None. You got it, melanated. You got it.
Very, very, she considers herself green to 2A, to the gun game anyway, but she ain't green to the weapons game at all. I mean, she's a fighter for sure. So
I was about to say something, and that's what I get because I shouldn't have been saying that, but yeah, she dope. She dope.
She don't be bullshit, man.
Hell no.
She is unapologetic in all her black femininity.
As you should be. As you should be. Yeah. So, boy, I can't wait to Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning. Saturday morning smoke session. We're gonna do an early bird. There you go. Look, one word. From the shout out to Melanie. One word.
Okay. Okay. It comes through the screen, don't it? It's like I'm like, good night. Let me get myself together.
Smoke. All I want all the smoke melanated. Joel of my fucking shit. Oh. No, see,
he don't look like. Well, now he might can handle that smoke. I don't know if that's a current picture. You might be able to handle the smoke. Let me shut up, Lord. You just said Saturday. Stop all this madness. Stop the madness. Y'all wait till Saturday.
Go for broke on Saturday.
Okay. Let me stop.
Saturday gonna be off the chain.
Yeah.
Oh God. Saturday morning smoke session early in the morning. Yeah. So hopefully y'all wipe the cold out your eyes. Get you some
come on through.
Because we going early.
Yeah.
Hangovers, whatever. It don't matter. We going in early.
I'm hoping I don't. Maybe I need to stop drinking this because I have to work tomorrow, and I sure don't need to be, hungover. Oh, Keith,
Keith Stewart, what's
How
happening,
you
man?
doing, Keith? How you doing, sir? Mm,
This joint is awesome, man. I tell you, Santee, crazy. This is crazy. We had a good ass time on this joint, man. We're gonna rock off about 15 more hot ones before I dip
okay.
before we fall off. Cause we definitely gonna do a part 2 smoke session early. But you're gonna be my first early in the morning smoke session.
Oh, would again good.
You know,
Good.
you
Cause
be the
we can
last one for 2022.
the kids gonna be sleeping. I can really act crazy. Don't let me stop.
You can act a fool. What now? I'm asking you, what time would you like to go early in the morning?
Hooker, I'll be up all day, all night long now.
Should we can rock out? Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, let's do 7 a.m. 6 your time.
Hey, more early morning show at 7 a.m.
Here we go. Smoke
Like,
session
no joke.
early morning.
I
Sand,
might have my robe on and everything.
shit, whatever. Holes in the head, the whole shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Have your coffee, y'all
Don't
get your asses up out of bed.
you
You
remember
be
them
just for
days?
that joint. You can be half sleep,
Yeah.
whatever. Don't let's join. Oh, good question, Mr. Wilk. What is the gun on your list? What's the next gun on your list, Santee?
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
don't shoot me. I'm right now at this time. I'm gonna go get the 43X. That's
Okay.
the one I'm looking at. I know it's not, but that's the one who I think is gonna end up. I'm gonna change it to being my EDC depending on how it feels to me. But I need a new EDC because what I have is not gonna cut it. It's not gonna
Gotcha.
cut it. Yeah, Mr. Wilk. If you know what? I keep
Gotcha.
on saying this, but I probably end up doing some old crazy, stupid stuff like this. I might try to go get me some kind of binary for my Taurus, and then it'll be my EDC.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. But the trigger is so horrible. And I'm like, I don't want to change it because then what if I change it and it be even more horrible and I don't like it? But the trigger is messed up. But I don't never have any problems with it. With all these other ones, except for my Security 9, I be having problems with these suckers.
Get you a Shield Plus.
A Shield Plus,
That's a great EDC.
I'm gonna have to look into that, but that's probably
My next gun
what
is
y'all
going
look.
to be a
Yeah,
Taurus.
really?
My next gun is
A
going to be a
judge?
Taurus. It doesn't include the unboxing of the gun that I got coming next week. The gun after that, the first gun in 2023 would be a Taurus.
Really? Okay.
Now,
Well,
which Taurus, I'm not going to say, but it's going to be a Taurus.
well, can you tell us? I was gonna say what caliber it's gonna shoot.
It's going to shoot something.
Okay.
I'm not going to put it out there
Okay.
just yet. And the crazy joint about this Taurus is only 4 of them been made.
A Taurus that 4 of them being made. What's that Taurus, y'all? Keep. I like the Canon, but it's a little bit too bulky for me. It's a little bit too bulky, and I keep hearing that 43X is a good enough size. It's gonna be a
Firearms
Taurus
on the
exclusive.
43X.
Hookah.
It's going to be a Taurus. There's only 4 of them in existence.
4 of them. Mr. Wilk, what's that? Mr. Wilk must know.
It's going to be a Taurus exclusive. That's right.
Dang, Hookah.
That's why I like this game because that if the little bit of ego I have is the ego knowing that I got shit that very few people, if anybody, has. That's what I like. That's what I like. At least shown. At least shown.
Oh, I'm over here trying to look it up, and guess what it's pulling up for me? Freaking cars. It's pulling up cars. I'm over here trying to cheat, Hookah. Oh, man. Anyway, look, Hookah, before we go, I just want to get your opinion because I think I sent it to you earlier.
Okay. Right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Brent, go ahead.
So the lady she got carjacked. This is what they say in St. Louis, right? She got carjacked. She found her car and she got to shooting up the folks. Ended up offing 2 of them, and one of them he's still running around. So, well, running around, maybe not running, maybe crawling around.
Right, right.
Um, but she's going to jail. She went to jail. And they talking about trying to maybe give her life. She's convicted. Excuse me. But the problem I have with it is that they have all these laws. Like when we have a firearm, right? We have it because we feel that when we need it, we can
Right, right.
use it. But we have all of these restrictions on when you can, what you can do, all of this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the problem I have with it, which I'm gonna go back and talk about other stuff, but the problem I have is, when are we gonna start hearing? You know how we hear about gun control and all this good stuff. When are we gonna start hearing about them easing up? If somebody is doing something to you, you have more rights to do something back to them. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I agree with Darling Ebony 100%.
You don't
Even
get
though
to chase.
that's the thing. Because if they were jacking her and she shot then, she might have a case of self defense. But because she went after them to get her car, that's premeditated. They could
But
go for
that's
premeditated. Even if they do second degree, right? But
not
because
on
she went
second degree
after them
then.
later, it's not like they were jacking her and she defended herself, right? Or even after they threw out the car, whatever the case may be, and she shot at them in the car, even though that's also a no-no. The fact that she went later on, found her car, and then did that with another person, that is premeditated.
But
Or
look,
at least second degree murder. Maybe she may get voluntary manslaughter,
hopefully
right?
she gets nothing. Hopefully she gets nothing.
Depending on
Because
that lawyer, she better have one hell of a lawyer.
I know, but my problem, what I'm trying to say is, damn, you said something. You said premeditated.
Because she went
Damn.
after with the intent of doing that, right?
I
She had her
know that.
gun, went after them, and it was. Did she do it? Now the thing is, she got carjacked. Did she do it? Was it a couple days later? Was it a week later?
That's all I was gonna say. What if? Okay, y'all know how you call the police and it take 50 years for them to get there sometime, right? She
Right.
just helping the police out. She out. That's all she doing is helping them out. They too busy to be sitting over here looking for people cars.
That's still
See,
yeah.
this is why I'm saying they need to, I don't know about this kind of stuff here in Texas. Probably the same thing. They probably will do the same thing. But I do know if somebody's stealing your stuff, you can get them. But I don't know about the, later on trying to
Later
go
on,
find them and
that's the
stuff.
thing. But like you
Now,
said, Don Everett is a good point. If she needs to pray for jury nullification to where because a lot of people get it right. Um, they get it. There may be some jurors that may not like carjackers or thieves to begin with.
let me go be on
That
her
could
jury then.
possibly help her out. Maybe get her a lesser charge. Maybe even get her to walk because they may be at a not stalemate. What do they call that when a jury can't come up with a decision? And it's like okay, because they couldn't come up with a decision, they couldn't come up with a verdict. It's not stalemate. It's hung jury,
Jury.
hung jury, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they have something like that, possibly, but it all depends. It's going to come
Man,
down to it's going to
free
come down
her.
to a hung jury or a hell of a lawyer with a hell of a case. Um, to where hey, this lady was carjacked and she was distraught. She tried to call the police. Nobody would help her. I mean, the lawyer's really going to have to dig deep in the bag, and it's going to
But they
cost
shouldn't
money.
have to because she was going through her own stuff.
It shouldn't have to and have to are two different things. You got to
And
go.
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Hookah. You see how the people be out there saying gun control, gun control. We need to start saying if somebody take our stuff.
But at the end of the day, they took was she harmed in them taking her stuff.
Who knows? They
That's what I'm
carjacked her.
saying.
She was harmed. She was
Okay,
mentally
I
harmed,
mean, you got to do that.
probably.
Mentally harmed, right? She had her
Oh
shit took,
Lord.
right? She had her shit
Uh-huh.
took, and no one wants her shit took. I understand that, but is trying to recover your vehicle worth risk of doing time in prison?
No. But that's what I'm saying. We need
That's
to
what
be
you got to
asking
look
for
at.
some laws to give them some more protection if they go and get their own
If
stuff.
they
They
took
just
her
helping the
car,
cops out, Hooker.
you can't. The thing I say, this is my. You got to go back and do my shins of firearms ownership.
Uh-huh.
The shins, I have protection, collection, competition, conservation, recreation, and shout out to Mr. Wilk, innovation. There is one shin that you cannot have if you want these firearms. That's aggression. The fact that she went after them with a gun with somebody else, that is aggression. She can get jammed up for that shit. You have to really be like,
Uh-huh.
you have to be in the moment where they jacking your car and they about to kill you in the process. That's when you could. But if someone just takes your shit, you just can't go after like a vigilante. You can't.
Hear me out, Hooker. Now we know it's wrong. We know she's gonna be probably going to jail. Hopefully not. But we know it's wrong. Okay. But hear me out. PNW would say you cannot use force to recover property. You are not Batman.
Facts.
Right?
Facts. Facts.
Okay, right.
Facts. You
But hear me
cannot
out.
do it. So
What if she was in distress, Hooker? It's freaking Christmas time.
nope.
Family
Not
members.
a
They
case.
probably had all her baby toys in there. Like she
Hey,
had a mental health breakdown.
you can
You
replace
can't
all that shit.
let her go. Free her. Free
You
her. Let
got
her go.
you have got to have a level head with dealing with these things.
Yeah.
Especially you have to. I don't care how strict or loose your gun laws are. You have to be in a position where you know your life is at risk. The
Yeah.
fact because you, I don't want it to happen. No one wants their shit taken, but that could be recovered. You got insurance, all that stuff you got. Okay, your kids ain't got Christmas gifts. Would you rather have your kids not have Christmas gifts or your kids not being able to see you for the next 30 years?
But wait a minute. Check this out, though. Check this out, Hooker. Now, I'm just,
Go ahead.
But check this out, Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Self-protection, not stuff protection. We can
Mm-hmm.
protect our stuff here, but if it was at the time of it being done, okay. But
being done.
this is the thing right here. Look at it this way. And made a jury look at it this way. That's 2 less carjackers in the world.
But it's also one less mother in the world because she's gonna get locked up.
That's why they need to give her some grace. That's why they need to give her some grace, Hooker.
Nah, I can't do it.
Give her a little grace, man.
It better be one hell of a lawyer and one hell of a jury.
They say she never been in trouble. That woman had a mental slip.
It all depends. Mental slip, and depends on how long it took. Because you brought somebody. It's not like you ran after the car. The fact that she had somebody else with her and they were armed and they shot the people in the car.
Oh,
I wouldn't have done it. Right. That's the only way. That's a good one. Only way it would be justified if her children were in the car when it was jacked.
Did she use a high point? We don't know. I don't know what she used. All I know is she went to go get her car back. But honestly speaking, when somebody takes something from you, you already have like stuff going on, right? Mm-hmm. And then the police don't always respond. No, I'm for all things police, okay? They don't always respond, or some people, they don't respond the way you want them to, or whatever. And if you know that your stuff is somewhere, now I have been guilty of getting my stuff back. I'm just gonna say that. Not with no firearms though, but I have been guilty of getting my stuff back because I'm like, you violated me and took my stuff. So I think I'm gonna leave that at that. Let's go on to some other stuff.
Let me tell you something. I'll do this one last thing before we go.
Uh-huh.
I love my bike. I had the Yamaha R1. It was a gift to myself as I was getting out the military. Love that bike. About 3 years after I bought that bike, it got stolen. And it was stolen. And it was stolen the very same morning. I went out there and I could see it was stolen so recent. At the time I went out there, I could still see the dry marks, and it was raining that day. I could still see the dry marks where the tires were in the parking space that bike was before it was stolen. I love that bike, but I'm not going after somebody to get it. I'm not doing that. You know why? I got insurance. Now, does it suck? Yes, it does. It's horrible to have shit that you worked your ass off for get taken. But is it worth enough for me to go after the people that did it, armed nonetheless, and kill them. No, it's not. Because although my bike was stolen, it hurt. The insurance was enough to clean my credit up to buy me a house.
That's the correct thing to do, Hookah.
That's the correct thing to do. Don't go after, because what if they were armed and they shot at her and killed her behind that shit? They would have a self-defense cause. Even though they stole her shit, they still have the right to defend themselves. Right? So you got to also think with these firearms, we got to be more level-headed. We got to.
We do. You absolutely right.
We got to be more level. And I know sometimes, it can be a little difficult.
Yeah,
it can be difficult, right? But we have to learn to be more level-headed because we the ones with the tools that could do some damage.
Yeah, you got to put your hood mentality away because she probably grew up in the hood, and I really don't blame her. But you're right. She'll be the one that hopefully.
So you could be looking at 2 counts of first-degree murder.
They don't need to do her like that. They don't got to do her like that.
I mean, she killed 2 people.
They don't have to do it like that.
I mean,
work out a deal. Give her some probation time.
Give her
some probation time now.
She's probably gonna get locked up.
Oh man,
I get it. I understand, but you got.
Let me go see. Let me shut up. I'm not even gonna say that online.
You got to think about what you're doing and that's a good point. When we do shit like that, it makes bigger 2A. It jeopardizes you as a law-abiding gun owner, makes it more difficult for you to be able to get these things.
And that's what I'm saying. We got to start putting some pressure on these people to ease up on some of the stuff that we can do.
How you going to do that if they're like, hey, you got your car stolen, and 2 days later, you go after them with the guns and kill the people that did it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They should write it into law that if somebody take your stuff, you can go and get it back. And if whatever happens at that time happens, that's on the person who took it. Really, that's on the person who took it because they ain't had no business taking it.
Nah.
Because look, if somebody goes and they rob a store, take 2 people go, 2 friends go, and they rob a store,
right.
And that friend get off, right?
Right.
Then the other person who robbed that store with them, they're going to be charged with that person's passing. So all I'm saying is that we need to be pushing for them to do some other stuff with these laws to make it to where if she went to go get her stuff and an unfortunate event happened, she don't get in trouble for it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Mr. Wilk.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I have to like kind of
disagree to that.
Disagree to that.
I got you. Well, let me go.
They stole your shit. They got away with your shit. That ain't if you got out there alive. Take that hit.
That's not the point, Hooker.
Nah, man. That's gotta be the point. As a gun owner, that's gotta be the point.
Hookah. Exactly. But what I'm saying is at this point in time, we understand that the correct thing to do was to not do that. I agree.
The correct thing to do is not
what I'm just saying is we need to start putting some pressure on these people in office.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because let's say this.
That'll cut down the crime. That'll cut down the crime.
You sure? No, it won't. No, it won't.
If people start going and get their own stuff when they find
it'll get more people killed.
Well, it might get more people who.
No. It might be
Lord,
people
don't say that. I ain't gonna say
may not have done it at all. Because now all you say is basically you don't even have to be a victim. You can say you were a victim. You can say you were a victim. No, this person tried to get me. Oh, so I went after them with a gun because
it has to be
they robbed me of my purse, or they robbed me of my wallet. So I wanted to recover my shit. So I brought my friend with a gun and we shot him.
You can prove that somebody stole your purse.
No,
you can prove that somebody stole your car because you didn't give them permission to get it.
No, I that's a very slippery slope.
You don't agree with that?
That's a very slippery slope. I would definitely be very I would be very careful with that one because that could backfire on us big time.
Well, it'll be less people trying to take our stuff.
I know. No, it'd be more people taking your stuff armed. That's what they'll do. They won't just jack your shit. They'll jack your shit and kill you in the process of jacking it, so they ain't got to worry about you coming back looking for it.
Well, I ain't think about that, hookah.
This stuff
now,
ain't
I
that
ain't think
important.
about that. Now, just go
Yeah,
get
this stuff ain't that important. You got insurance.
Some stuff is that important.
Nah.
Have you seen somebody go crazy over something that we don't think that is nothing, and
Yeah,
they go crazy over something that really,
and
really
they're in
means
jail
something to
right
them?
now behind it. Yeah, be plenty of people that got crazy over the shit, and they are doing time because they went crazy over the shit. Yes, it's not worth it. You can replace all this shit.
It's not worth it. Okay.
Everything you got, you can replace. But you know what you can't replace? Time. You can't replace time. When time is gone, that's it. You want to do time? You want to do 30 years in jail behind a car?
I don't want to do no time. Knock on wood for nobody and no time.
Hell no.
No time in life.
Time for that shit. Just go ahead and take that L. You lost your car. You got insurance. If the police ain't gonna help, hell, the insurance gonna cut you a check, get you another car. Live another day.
Now that I think about it, I will say that for another day. I don't want to take up all your time. Hey, two-way we stand. I don't want to take up all your time, Hook. I know you got to go tell your friends goodbye.
You got to do a hail and farewell.
Yeah. Man, Hook, this was fun.
This was mad fun, y'all.
Yeah.
This was... This smoke sessions, baby, they always get good. I even had the hookah lasted long enough. And I thought it would last. I started early.
You start smoking early?
I started around like 6:45.
I need to stop drinking so early.
What's early?
6:45? Oh no, you started a little bit earlier than me.
Right. So not that
Y'all
bad.
see people passing by, don't mind them because they don't. I go live and everybody want to start coming through here. But yeah.
No,
we appreciate y'all for coming through. All of y'all who came through.
For sure. Santee, definitely a pleasure. Definitely a pleasure.
I appreciate you
having you on this joint and talking. Of course, you had to set it off. We had to. Well, shout out to those listeners watching. I'm sure y'all gonna run and tell that. Tell your master. I
ain't gonna keep on cussing because my daughter just came through here. But I would like to cuss right now, but I'm gonna reserve it for Saturday morning.
You good. Okay. No, I understand that. Look, it's definitely a pleasure.
All right. Well, y'all be good. Make sure y'all hit Hookah's live and his subscribe button. Don't play.
Go ahead. We'll get to 1,000 in 2023.
2022, Hookah.
Or not. Get there. I'm not worried about it either way. I'm happy with what I got.
Man, come on, man. You almost there, Hookah. Look, we appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you, Hookah, and I'll see you on Saturday, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, bye.
All right, later.
You too.
Yep. Another one in the bag, y'all. Another one in the bag. Smoke sessions, baby. They're good time. Y'all people, I appreciate y'all coming through. It's time to go ahead and do a hail and farewell. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay safe. And we are down to our last days in 2023. Boy, it's going to be one hell of a time. Until then, go in the hookah.